and I woke up at 9. I woke up at 9:07, and I still didn't make it here before the 9 and during 9 o'clock hour. I guess my body is just kind of telling me that, hey, we, yeah, how y'all feel this morning? How's everything going? How y'all been? I think I don't know if people celebrate their birthdays and how they celebrate their birthdays if you want. But yeah, I don't know how people celebrate their birthdays. For whatever reason, I don't get too caught up in mine, but I think I should. I think it was substantial to say that I have the ability to make it to 56 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted that I made it this long, this much life. 56 years of life is a long time in comparison to what we've seen out here in the atmosphere where people, even such as my son, have passed away at 29. So, you know, for you to say you made it 56, it's a blessing. It's an honor. It's a privilege. And so I'm forever grateful. I'm forever thankful that the universe allowed me, 56 years of living, of life. All of it is a part of it. And so this is going to be a light morning. At least I came this morning. I have really nothing on my heart to say. But, remember I told y'all a few weeks ago, even when I didn't have anything to say one time about 3-4 weeks ago, and I chose not to get on. And as I was moving down, and as I was moving down, and as I was moving down, I'm live right now. As I was moving down, up 75, and the universe said, even when you don't have anything to say, still show up for the assignment. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm here on assignment to tell somebody on the sound of my voice to be powerful. It was 2 words that came into my spirit this morning to tell people that will be under the sound of my voice here in the Hourglass Era. I have 2 words for you. Be powerful. Ooh-wee. And so I'm just here this morning on assignment. I'm here to tell the people to do all the necessary mindset shifts, to do the necessary internal work, to do the necessary self-development, to go inward. Sometimes you have to go, in order to go outward with more velocity and with more power and more vigor and vitality. Sometimes you have to springboard from the inside of yourself. And so I'm here this morning as your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here this morning as your intellectual content creator. I'm here this morning as your podcast professor. And I'm here to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, be powerful. See my shirt this morning? Look at the shirt. You see it? Can y'all see my shirt? Y'all can't see the shirt. Come on, man. I've been getting these shirts for whatever reason. I got a nice little V-neck, black V-neck shirt on right here. And someone gave it to me the other day, and they kind of blessed me. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know whether or not you would like this type of shirt." And I'm like, "Nah, it's the meaning behind the shirt is what I like." You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rock it because at the same time it's the meaning behind the shirt. It's the message in the writing on the shirt. What made me stand and understand that we have to be powerful in this thing called life. We have to be powerful in this thing called earth. You know what I'm saying? Well, of course we can walk around being weak. Of course we can walk around being weak, but that's not our plight here on this earth at this moment. I think that the universe is requiring us to be powerful. in our actions to be powerful, in our voice to be powerful, in our walk in the earth to be powerful and authoritative, in our concepts and our narratives and our ideologies. We have to be powerful. And so I'm here this morning live in living color, a day after my birthday, to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, operate in your power. Woo-wee. I say 100% operate 100% in your power. And I believe that if you have a desire to tap into your power, if you have a desire to tap into your essence of your power, then I guarantee you one thing, there would be a paradigm shift in your mind and in your thoughts and in your memory and in your concepts and in your narratives and in your ideologies. There will be a shift that has to happen within yourself in order to become the best powerful version of yourself that you can become. You would have to go inward to do it. And I know that it's easier to pull from the outside. I know it's easier to, the first thing you do, if you think about it for a second, the first thing we always do, we always pull from outside of ourselves. For whatever reason, we pull from outside of ourselves. And so I'm here this morning live. What's up, Facebook? Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, Facebook? Facebook, what's good with you, baby? I see people chiming in right now. Yeah, y'all come and chime on in with me. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, I see YouTube over here. Come on in, YouTube. It's a blessing to be here this morning. As I open up the laptop to talk to the minds of the people, I've been called to do that. You know, so I've been called to open up the laptop and speak into the mind of the people 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. And so I didn't make it at 9 o'clock this morning. You know, it's the day of my birthday. So I hope the universe give me a guest pass. But for the most part, I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, I want to speak nothing but power. Ooh-wee. I said, I want to speak nothing but power in your mind, in your thoughts, in your essence. And so this word powerful, be powerful. This word powerful has two meanings. The first meaning is it's an objective meaning, an adjective. And so it says having control or influence over people and events. That's not the one that I want you to operate in. That's not the one I would desire for you to operate in, to have control over the, or control or confluence or influence over people. I don't, or events. Now, that's not the one I really want you to actually delve with. But this second meaning, which is influential, it says having or producing great force or energy. That's the one. I said, I want you to have the ability to produce great force or energy in the atmosphere. And so sometimes we have to go inward. I can tell you this, that as we move this thing forward here in the Hourglass Era, and as we speak into the minds of the people, I would want you to tap in to your powerful. I say tap into your powerful, because we're all here in this earth. Of course, we could tap into weakness, but weakness will be on the outside or the bottom side of the hourglass. And so here in the Hourglass Era, we are on the alkaline side of thought. I said we operate from the alkaline side of our conscientiousness. And so when we move through this thing called life, we move through this thing called life with awareness, with alertness, with vigor and vitality, and with enthusiasm and energy, and with frequencies and vibrations we have to tap into, that's available here on this earth, that we can tap into through the knowledge and through the acceptance of our thoughts. And so I tell everybody on the sound of my voice this morning, gather around the table of your own thoughts. Bring your thoughts under subjection. Bring all of your mind. I'm talking about all the thoughts, and the maladaptive thoughts, the dysfunctional thoughts, the mal behavioral thoughts, all these thoughts that were on the negative side of the hourglass. Bring those to the forefront of your mind as well as all the good thoughts and all the high vibrating thoughts. You know what I'm saying? The thoughts that came, you know what I'm saying, through a hierarchy of thought processes. So we bring all the thoughts and out of our bodies and all that out of our minds into the table. And so it's a smorgasbord. Once you dump all your thoughts to the forefront of your membrane on the table of your mind, and you bring them all to the forefront, then you have the ability to sort out your thoughts and then look at life from a holistic perspective. And so my job here as a thought-provoking specialist is to cause you to bring all your thoughts to the forefront of your mind. Ooh-wee. I say bring all your thoughts. I mean, every thought that you've ever had as a child, as a kid, as a young adult, and now as a grown adult, as a 40 and 50 and 60-year-old man, or 40, 50, 60-year-old woman. Now you have the ability with historical data attached to it to bring all your thoughts to the forefront of your mind. Ooh, when will you do it if you don't do it now? When would it ever get done if you don't do it now, when we already, the half of our lives is already behind us, half of our lives is already in the history books? And so my job here this morning as your thought-provoking specialist is to get you to understand that you are powerful. Ooh, I say you are powerful. But at the same time, you have to go inward sometime to tap into the real true essence of your power. It's not always outside of yourself. We reach out all the time. If we're walking down a flight of stairs and the first thing we find ourselves in a trip, what's the first thing we do? We always reach out to something. We reach out to the railing to break our fall, or we reach out to the person that's coming down the stairs with us, or we reach out to the people that's in front of us or behind us. We reach out to them when you feel yourself about to stumble and fall. But I submit to you this morning that you would have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to the point that you bring all your arms and your legs and everything back into yourself, and then trust the fact that you will not fall and hurt yourself based on the fact that you are a powerful individual. And you could break your fall psychologically in that same realm. You could break your fall metaphorically in that same realm. You could break your fall even physically. I believe that you have the mindset with the right, correct thought process to break a fall. And so I'm here this morning to tell everybody on the sound of my voice, be powerful, tap into your power, tap into the energy source by which the universe has already given us. We are here on assignment. And I told y'all in a couple of sessions before that don't forget the dash. Remember? Come on, class. Come on now. Y'all gotta, you listen, I am y'all podcast professor now. I'm here on assignment. Go get your pen and your paper out. And let's talk and tell you this morning, do not forget the dash. Because that dash between your birth date and your death date is symbolic of everything that you did in between those two dates. That little dash, don't forget it. Be powerful in your dash in the earth. Ooh-wee. I say be powerful in your dash in the earth. Make sure that your dash is impactful in the earth. Make sure you impact the earth with your presence of your power. Oh man, I didn't come here this morning. I promise you I didn't sit down here this morning with this on my mind. I promise you I did not. I tell y'all, every time I sit down behind this sacred desk in the morning, I'm always reaching out to the universe and asking, what would you have me to say to the minds of your people? I said, what would you have me to say to the minds of your people? Because I would never want to sit here and speak something into the mind of the people that's not from him. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am here on assignment. I am your health conscious coach. I am your content creator, your intellectual content creator. Of course, it's a lot of content in the earth right now. There's a lot of content on these platforms right now. You go, I had a fun just the other night when I sat there and watched the gold digger prank. With this dude would park a Lamborghini on the side of the road somewhere in Houston, and then he'll get out and walk past the car, and they filming it, and he'll say something to the young lady, and then the young lady will shun on him and like, get out of here. I don't, I'm not interested. And then he just, all right, have a nice day. He step off the curb and just hit the word, toot, toot, hit the alarm. And that toot, toot, make her turn around when she get off and say, wait a minute, this is your car? And then all of a sudden, everything changed. That toot, toot turned everything into an acceptance, if you will. And I sit there and I watch the mind of the people. And so we have content and we have data, we have information all over these platforms. But I'm here on assignment to give you intellectual content. I'm here to challenge you in your thoughts, in your mind, in your shifts, and in your cognitive ability and your cognitive dissonance. And we're gonna sit here and we're gonna figure it out. I'm talking about this thing called life. We'll sit here and we'll figure out life together. I'm here this morning as your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason than to provoke your thoughts. And so I'm working on a message. I'm working on a session right now called "What Was in the Dirt." Y'all remember I did a session the other day, not too long ago, called "Mirror, Mirror on the Wall." You remember that? I said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." Like, what does the mirror say to you when you look in the mirror? Are you looking at a victory? Are you looking at victory? Are you looking at a victorious individual? Or are you looking at a failure with a lot of F's and flaws and feeble, all these F's in his entourage, in his being? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Is my question to you. So this morning, as I sat behind this sacred desk, and as I come and open up my laptop to talk to the minds of the people, this shirt was at the forefront of my thoughts. And so I decided to put it on this morning to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, be powerful. Walk in your power. Walk in your energy source. Walk in the contribution in the earth the way you would desire it to be. Walk in it. Operate from it. Produce great force. Make sure that your production in the earth is based on power of your own essence, of your own charisma, of your own character, of your own integrity, in your own values, in your own worth in the earth. Make sure that you walk in your power. I would have to ask, one day the universe asked me about 15, 20 years. He said, where's all the talent in the earth? We know we got talented people in the earth around us, basketball players and Michael Jordan and all these Kobe's, and we have football players, and we have excellent, throughout this whole entire earth, we have a lot of talent. But my question, my answer to that question would have to say that all the talent in the earth is at the graveyard. Ooh-wee. I said, all the talent in the earth. I had to answer the question that all the talent in the earth at this moment is in the grave, because a lot of people went to the grave with all the talents that they had in there. They was never shown. It's only a small percentage of people that make it and where we can see their talent. But it's people more talented than Michael Jordan. It's people more talented than Kobe, but they never made it to that point. And so we didn't even know that they even existed. They went to the grave with the talent that they had. Ooh-wee. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody, die on empty. Ooh-wee. I say die on empty. Make sure that you pour yourself, your mind, your thoughts, your character, your charisma, your integrity, your morals, your values. Pour them out in the earth. Ooh-wee. Make sure that you operate from a moral standpoint. With nobody watching, you can be morally sound in the earth. Make sure you're a giver. Give, and it shall be given. Yeah, I told y'all in a few sessions ago that he told us how we're going to get our way and how we're going to get out of this where we are and in life is through random acts of kindness. I said it's through random acts of kindness that will give you the powerful essence by which you would need to be catapulted and propelled out of a financial lack into a financial gain is through giving. And so I'll always share that he said, tell them that at the same time, it's through random acts of kindness that will get you out of your financial dilemma. And so I'm here this morning as your thought provoking specialist. I'm here this morning on assignment. I'm here this morning as a health conscious coach, as an intellectual content creator. I'm here this morning as your podcast professor. Y'all see, I got my lab jacket on this morning. And so I came in here with this check on too to tell somebody, just do it. Did you hear my voice? Do you hear me? I say, just do it. Act like Nike this morning and just do it. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Create it, become it, and believe it. I said, believe it, create it, and then become it. Because that's your birthright, is to walk in your power in the earth. Not everybody else's power. I say walk in your power in the earth. Make sure that you're walking powerful. Make sure your stance in the earth is solidified, is grounded through your prayers and through your essence and through who you are as a person. Make sure that you walk according to your own power. So I'm here this morning. Y'all know my assignment. I told y'all my assignment. It's 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I've been commanded. I've been ordained. I've been orchestrated. I've been actually cultivated and captivated. Yeah, I've been cultivated for this, to speak through my fifth chakra. How y'all hearing me and through my vocal cords, that's the fifth chakra. That's your throat chakra. That's how you speak with clarity in the earth. It's through your fifth chakra. Your sixth chakra is intuition. That's where right between your eyebrows and your forehead, where your pineal gland and your pituitary gland is. That's where your intuition come from. I believe that's the reason why they really wanted everybody to take what they had a desire for, was to nullify your pineal, because your pineal is your antenna to the superior being, to the outward source by which we have to tap into in order to become the best version of ourselves. It's a superior being that's in the atmosphere that we have to tap into, a frequency. And if you don't have the ability to tap into that frequency, then you don't have the ability to tap into God. Ooh-wee. I said, you don't have the ability to tap into the creator of all things. You won't even have the ability to tap into infinite wisdom, infinite potential, infinite possibilities. He is here for us to tap into through his vibrations, through his frequency, through his source. He is the source of all things. And so we have to tap into this thing from a holistic perspective. And then our seventh chakra is our crown chakra. That's where our mind and our memory and our thoughts are being controlled. And so we have to make sure that all our chakras is in alignment and they're open. Because if they're closed and they're out of alignment, or they're closed and off balance, then you will know. And so I give these assignments. I want y'all to get y'all pen and paper out now. I am your podcast professor. You might as well do the research for yourself and see what a closed chakra look like in comparison to an open chakra. See what an aligned chakra look like in a comparison to the unaligned chakra, and do the necessary work and of understanding and comprehension and wisdom and knowledge. And then when you know that it came all the way up from your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra, and you start to crystallize and your brain start to fire differently because you're learning something new. And so that gray matter over your brain will fire, the fiber optics of that gray matter will start firing different. It'll fire more efficient and more efficiently effective because you're learning something that is contributing to your overall well-being and your overall improvement, your overall self-development, because you're doing it through knowledge and wisdom and understanding of it all. Because I've told y'all on Judgment Day, he's going to ask you, what did you say? Who did you say I am? What did you say? How did you connect all the dots in your own life? All these strings that you got dangling in your life, you know what I'm saying? He say, tell them to collect all of the strings. Ooh-wee. Collect them all. Make sure that all your strings are in alignment and standing there on Judgment Day with them all in your hand. All collected. All in unison. All in one place. And so I'm here this morning to provoke your thoughts. And I ain't gonna do nothing else behind this desk but do that. What I've been called to do, what I've been chosen to. I said, many are called, but few are chosen. So I'm a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. I have a whole nation inside of me. And so I'm here to speak into the minds of the people. I'm here for no other reason but to speak into your mind. Cause the paradigm shifts to happen. Cause the powerful part of you to rise up and become that best version of yourself that you can become. Make sure that you crystallize. So I'm thankful this morning. I said, I'm thankful. I'm grateful this morning. I'm appreciative. I appreciate life. Ooh-wee. 56 years on this earth as of yesterday. I said it's been 56 years on this earth as of yesterday. What's the spiritual meaning of 56?
Meaning behind numerology 56 points towards being honest with ourselves about what truly makes us happy and taking steps towards manifesting those.
Ooh-wee. Did y'all hear that? It said the spiritual meaning of 56 is just being honest with yourself. And so maybe y'all that either came through 56 already or y'all haven't gotten to 56 already. But either way, I'm 56. So I'm going to share my 56 with you. Whether you're on your way to 56 or you've already left 56 behind, this is your point. It says being honest with yourself about what truly makes you happy and taking steps towards manifesting those desires. And so we're going to manifest the desires this morning. We're manifesting our desires. Whatever your heart's desire is in this thing called life, you can have it. You have to create the reality in your mind. You have to create the reality in your thoughts. You have to create the reality in your essence. So when you walk according to the reality that you created. And so we here this morning to help you, to help us, to help me. Help me, help you, help us, if you will. To think rich. To think according to your power. To think according to your plan. To think according to your strategies. To think according to your tools that you need in order to accomplish those strategies. Think according to everything that you need, the power of your mind. Believe it, create it, then become it. And so we got to believe in oneself. I say you got to believe in oneself. The essence of a positive mindset lies in the trust and the belief that one stows on his or her own self. Indeed, the concept of self-plays a central role in determining how a person views their worth as a person. I said I said, let me read that again. It says the concept of one's play on central role in determining how a person view their worth as a person. So we got to say, how do you view yourself as an individual in the earth? How do you view yourself? My question to you is, how do you view yourself when you look in the mirror? Mirror, mirror on the wall, how do you view and what do you see when you look in the mirror? The way one perceives his or herself is largely influenced by their childhood experiences. Fortunate for those whose parents were able to teach them how to trust their own selves. Nonetheless, not everyone was told at an early age that they were beautiful or capable. This is one of the main reasons why some people develop a negative notion of their own selves, which directly influences all the aspects of their lives. Wow. Well, I'm here this morning. We can't fix the past. I say one thing I can't do when that lady walked in, when people come into my office as a therapist, as a mentor, as a counselor, as a coach, one thing I noticed that I could not do, and I have to tell them up front, one thing I can't do is change and undo the past. Did you hear me? I say I'll never have the ability to change or undo what happened to you in the past. But what I can do and what I'm designed to do and what I've been orchestrated and commanded to do is to show you how to move forward in your present towards your future with a different mindset. Because what happened in the past is just that. It's the past. It's PAST. So what I remember I did a session the other day, not too long ago, to tell y'all how do we move past PASS, the past, PAST. Moving past your past is significant because if you hold on to your past, I can tell you this, it will hamper or damper the velocity of your future. Ooh-wee. And I'm here this morning on assignment to tell somebody to move past your past. And I'm here to tell somebody you are beautiful and you're capable. Ooh-wee. I said I'm here to tell somebody, even my brothers though that might tap into this. Hey, look, soldier, you beautiful, man. You gotta feel beautiful about yourself, soldier. You gotta feel beautiful about yourself. You gotta feel that you're capable of doing anything that you put your mind to. Who can stop that? Who can stop you from becoming the best version of yourself unless you sabotage it on your own psychological mind frame? So I'm here this morning to tell somebody. It says not everyone was told at an early age that they were beautiful and capable. So now we're at this age. And maybe you had to come through the hourglass era in order to tap into where you are right now at this present age, a calling to fulfill. Now, are you willing to do your master's will? Is the question. Are you willing to do your master's will? Or somebody gonna be doing it for you? Nah, they can't do it for you. You the fingerprint in the earth that he's called. I say you the fingerprint in the earth that he's called. You the fingerprint in the earth that's different from every other fingerprint that's in this earth. And so nobody could wear your shoes. You the only one could fit your shoes. You the only one could wear them. So he's called you to be beautiful and capable and powerful in your doing. I came this morning to encourage someone to tell you, be beautiful, be courageous, operate from integrity, operate in honesty, operate in bravery, operate from a perspective of discipline, operate from a perspective of compassion towards the people. Make sure that you become the most powerfulest person that you can become in the earth. I say make sure you become the most powerful as person that you can become in the earth. Make sure that you're anchored in power. So no matter what storms of life come your way, no matter what essence, no matter what sleet or storm or rain or snow or hot sun, it might be a scorcher out there that prevents you from stepping outside your comfort zone. Make sure that you operate in power from the very essence of your being. Make sure you operate in power. And so I'm here this morning that this is one of the main reasons why some people develop a negative notion of themselves, which directly influences all of the aspects of their lives. If one see themselves to be unworthy, then they will be. This to some extent is self-fulfilling prophecy. The human mind is powerful enough to materialize whatever is dominating in one's thought. Did you hear me? I said the human mind is powerful enough to materialize whatever is the most predominating thought in their mind. And that's why I'm here this morning to tell somebody to stay on the alkaline side of thought. Stay on the alkaline side of conscientiousness. Make sure that you're on the top side of the hourglass when you operate in this thing called life. Make sure that you're the most predominating thought in your mind is on the positive side. I know I told y'all in a session a few days ago that I'll accept 49, 51. 49% negativity, 51% positive. That's too close to the spectrum. All it's going to take is one negative event or one negative action of someone else's to tip you back over into the negative side of it. And so I don't want that. That's too close. 49, 51. Nah, that's too close. That means you operate too close to the spectrum by which you could get flipped. And so I want you to build your alkalinic side all the way up to about 75, 80. So that way you can look at life. And if I ask you, how do you view your life? You'll say, you know what? I might have 90% positivity. And I got 10% of the negative things that has happened in my life. Then guess what? When you call that into existence, you told billions of cells in your body that you view life from a positive perspective. Ooh-wee. That shifts the dynamic. That shifts the paradigm. That make the pivotal mind movement catapult into the right direction of thought. And so I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am here on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach. I'm your intellectual content creator. We're going to sit here and we're going to figure out this thing called life. How about that? Together. You feel me? I know y'all can't interact with me in the capacity by which I desire, but that's going to change too. And maybe we can interact, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll have the ability to call all of us into one large auditorium by 5,000 people and let me stand and talk to the minds of the people. I told y'all I donate 1 hour a day out of my intellectual, out of my academia, out of my, you know what I'm saying, out of my thoughts, out of my wisdom, out of my knowledge and my understanding of the earth. And so I'm just here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, be powerful, operate in your power. Why not? It's available to you. Why wouldn't you do it? It's available. That energy cord in the earth is available for you. Power. Tap into it. Tap into your essence of power. Move forward in your power. Ooh-wee. The more I say that word, the more I can feel it. You telling billions of cells in your body, I'm powerful. When you say, I am powerful. Say it. Hey. Time out. I felt something just then. You stagnated in. Hey. Time out. I felt something just then. You didn't believe it. I said, close your eyes, roll your shoulders back, uplift your chin, and say, I am powerful. Say it for yourself until you believe it. I am powerful. Hey, I am powerful. Infinite wisdom, creator of all things, bestow your power upon us as your creation. You've already given it to us. Help us to tap into your power from the real true source of it all. Everything else in this earth is a resource. I said everything else in the earth is a resource. You're the only true and living source that we have. And we know that you operate from power because you spoke out into nothing. And everything became because of your spoken word. You didn't lift a finger. All you said was let. And all the elements in that chart that we learned in 8th grade about that element chart understood their assignment because they understood your voice. So speaking to the minds of your people this morning through power, your essence, your vigor and vitality in the earth. You said it and it was so. So we're your creation. You are our creator. And so we acknowledge you in your power, in your essence, in your being. We believe it, we created it, and we will become it because of who you are in our lives. I thank y'all this morning. I lift y'all up in power. I lift y'all up in your essence of power as we become the best version of ourselves that we can become. As we tap into our power, give us the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to know where it lies and that it's accessible to us. It's available to every individual that desire it. But you have to affirm this for yourself. This is a word of affirmation. I am powerful. I said, I am powerful. The more I said, I could feel power being bestowed upon the mind of the people. I say, we are powerful. The melanin in our skins make us powerful. We're melanated people. That's power. Ooh-wee. And so we're thankful this morning that we see ourselves worthy and valuable in the earth. We are a self-fulfilling prophecy. The human mind is powerful enough to materialize whatever is the most predominating thought. And so we dominate this morning with power. We dominate this morning with a powerful mindset. We dominate this morning with a powerful mindset shift, a pivotal mind movement, a positive mind, a positive mental attitude. Y'all know I got a certification in that. Positive mental attitude. We're here this morning operating from a powerful perspective because we stand in power. We stand in your power. Your power become our power. We become the most powerfulest energy on this earth. It's your children. Because we're connected to you and you're connected to us. I feel free this morning, y'all. Y'all know I'll go all the way in on this one. Y'all know how I do it, baby. Boy, I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am here on assignment. I am your health conscious coach. I'm your podcast professor. Get your pen and your paper out. Do the necessary internal work. Do the necessary shadow work of yourself. Find out that little boy that's inside of every man. Go back into that little girl that's inside of every grown woman. She could be 50, 60 years old, but it's still a little girl in there. This dude could be 40, 50, 60 years old, and it's still a little boy in the man. It's a little girl in the woman. Depending on who you're talking to at that moment, you'll see it appear periodically. She could be 60 years old, but still want to cuddle like a little girl and a grown woman. It's a beautiful thing to be. And so you embrace that, my brother. Embrace that little girl in your woman. Sis. Hey, sis. Embrace that little boy and that grown man that you hold at night. Embrace it. Don't shun on him because he want to let the little boy come out. Embrace the little boy in the grown man and embrace the little girl in the grown woman, soldier. Yeah. We are thought-provoking specialists, and we're here on assignment. And we're intellectual content creators. And so we're here this morning to tell somebody, get rid of self-doubt because it can easily devour a person's confidence. I said, get rid of self-doubt because it can easily devour a person's confidence. And so we know that we are beautiful and capable and courageous and powerful people in the earth. We are beautiful, capable, courageous, powerful people in the earth. And so anything that our mind is set to, if you set it towards the materialistic things, it's okay. Because whatever the most predominating thought in your mind, it will become your reality. You hear me? So we might as well stay on the positive side of thought. We might as well stay on the alkaline side of conscientiousness. Because at the same time, why be on the negative side of the hourglass, where the bottom side of the hourglass, where darkness and light has to be at the top of the hourglass, darkness has to be at the bottom. Positivity has to be at the top, negativity has to be at the bottom of the hourglass. Male at the top, female at the bottom, because we're the covering of the woman. And so high vibrations at the top, low vibrations at the bottom, alkalinity at the top, acidity at the bottom. And so we here this morning to get rid of self-doubt. And we must start confronting it instead of submitting to it. I say we must start confronting self-doubt instead of submitting to self-doubt. Be mindful as to when the doubt occurs, because when that doubt occurs, it's important for you at that very moment to shift it. When doubt comes, shift it into agreement, into acknowledgement, into acceptance. Don't let doubt just linger in your mind. Self-doubt. Don't let it stay there. Don't let it become the most predominating thought in your head at any moment. As soon as you feel it, instantly shift it. And you'll see that the more you train your mind to do that, the more you train your character and your well-being to do that, because it is such a negative thought must be allowed to linger in. Don't let it linger in one's conscientiousness. You must immediately find a way to dissolve it. And so we're here to answer anybody that might be walking in self-doubt. I'm here to let you know that you're beautiful and you're capable of doing all things through the Messiah who strengthens you. And so we have the power. We have the wherewithal. We have what we need every time that we need it. We have it. We have the worthiness. We have the value. We have the integrity. We have the morals. We have all of the essence that we need, all the tools and the strategy plans that we need in order to become the best version of ourselves. We have it. We just have to tap into it. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, be powerful. You see the shirt? You see my shirt? I say, be powerful. Operate from your power. Operate from who you are in the earth as a melanated man or woman. Good job, black woman. You raised them kids by yourself. Good job, black man. You supported your family off a minimum wage job. Good job, man. You handled your business, man. You took care of your boys, man. You handled your business, black woman. You raised your kids without even a father being in the home. And you still were successful. They still went to college. They still a success. And so we here this morning to let everybody know that we all have our flaws. We all have our failures. We all have our feebleness. We all have our weaknesses. But that's not the most predominant thought in our mind. But we are powerful and we're strong. We're courageous and we're valued and we're worthy. We're capable of operating from any side of the spectrum that we desire. But this here in the hourglass, we will stay alkaline. We will stay super conscious in our super conscious mind. That's our God, that's our creative mind. We got three minds. We have our conscious mind, we have our subconscious mind, and we have our super conscious mind. And so I did a training on all three of those. Y'all remember that? Y'all got to go way back for that one. That was last year. That was sometime last year. I was talking about the three minds that we have that can talk to us simultaneously. So go back and see. That's probably about I don't know how many sessions ago. But I'm approaching October 15th. Next month on the 15th would be my 1-year anniversary from me being obedient to the call, me being obedient to being chosen to talk to the minds of the people. True enough, I have master's degrees to do. I don't care. We don't care about all that. We don't care enough. People, what I'm discovering about people, they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. People don't care about how much you know because you got a doctorate degree in psychology and all that. Man, people don't care about all that. You can still be disconnected from the essence of who you are through the academia. But you still can't relate to the people because you so heavily minded to you're no earthly good. Ooh-wee. I say, don't be so heavily minded to you're no earthly good. We're here on this earth, and we're here to help the people catapult and propel their mindsets into a different realm, into a different dimension, into a different dominating thought, which has to stay on the alkaline side of conscientiousness. And so I'm here this morning to make sure that we usher the mind of the people into healthy thoughts. Ooh, especially when we done came out of all this pandemic, all these, they missed the L between the P and the A. It was a plan. It was a pandemic. It was a pandemic. But at the same time, we're here now on the other side of the storm. Now it's time to clean up and wash off the dross and get off the dust and shake the dust off our feet from what we just came from, so we could become the best version of ourselves that we can become this morning on the 26th day of September, a day after my birthday. We're here as powerful people in the earth, as capable people, as beautiful people, as integrated people. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I donate an hour. I tithe an hour of my knowledge, of my information, of my character, of my charisma, of my morals, of my values, of my worth in the earth through speaking into the minds of the people. So I'm here to use my fifth chakra. I've been called to use my fifth chakra, my throat chakra, is to talk and speak into the mind of the people with clarity and understanding, wisdom and knowledge. And so I'm operating from my essence. I'll close my eyes and talk out my spirit. Ooh-wee. I say, I'll close my eyes and talk out my spirit into the mind of the people. You are a spirit being having a brief humanistic experience here on earth. You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a brief humanistic experience. And don't forget the dash. Be impactful with the dash that he is giving you between your birth date and your death date. Make sure that your dash is significant in the earth as you move forward, as you move onward, as you move inward. Make sure that you understand and that you're anchored on that solid rock of understanding in your own mind. Ooh-wee. Make sure that your rock is solid. Ain't nothing coming to blow your little house down off that weak rock, off that sand that you done built your house on. Make sure that your house of understanding is built on a solid rock of conscientiousness, of awareness, of belief, of creativity. Create your reality in your mind and then live it out and manifest it into the earth. Ooh, did you hear me? I said, create your reality in your mind and then live it out in the earth. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, and when you manifest your thoughts into reality, you'll understand manifestation. Then you'll operate in conscientiousness. You'll be operating in aware. You'll be operating in historical data that he's done it time and time and time before. It was through your creation of your thoughts that caused your reality to become. So make sure that your thoughts are positive thoughts, are light thoughts, are thoughts of conscientiousness, are thoughts of awareness, are thoughts of being alert. And every time you think, it's a vibration. Every time you think a thought, it's a vibration in the earth. And when you say you can't do something, guess what? You told 1 billion cells in your body you can't do it. But when you say I can and I am, then you told billions of cells in your body kick into activation. You activate them cells in your body as soon as you say you can do it. And you start creating the reality and you start believing the reality and you actually become the reality of your thoughts. I'm here this morning. I'm done, y'all. Hey, y'all got a good session here this morning. A day after my birthday. It's a blessing to be here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am on assignment. I am your health conscious coach. I'm your intellectual content creator. I'm your podcast professor. I'm here to talk to the minds of the people. And so I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm honored and I'm privileged. I'm obedient to the call. He said 4 days a week, I do 4 days a week. He said Monday through Thursday, I do Monday through Thursday. He said in the 9 o'clock hour, I was late this morning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I was late this morning. It was like 10:17 when I look the day after. Come on, give me some slack, man. Come on, now, help me out here. Yo. Universe, I apologize. Universe. You told me the 9 o'clock hour. It was 10:17 this morning. I ain't gonna even sit here and I can't lie to you anyway. You know what time it was. You are not the author of time, but you do know that that the people that you put here on earth has created time. And so we operate from time. We know that you're eternity and you don't have time restrictions. One day is like 1,000 years in your essence, in your character. So it's all well and good. I ask you for your apology and I'll do better. I'll do better. I ain't perfect out here in the space, but I'll do better. I thank you for chiming in with me this morning. I think y'all have that this music in the background is based on alpha waves of healing. Y'all really can't hear it. Y'all really can't hear it right now. And so at the same time, I didn't have it up high enough for y'all to kind of hear it. But at the same time, it's gonna be a blessing. It's still playing in the background. So tap into that frequency, tap into that alpha wave that will eventually catapult and propel your mind into a new dimension, removing all negativity and just adding all positivity to the thought. We know that positive is relevant to negative, just like up is relevant to down, just like in is relevant to out. All of it is the same, but it's just can't have one without the other. And so we know that in order to have power, you have to have the negative as well as the positive. You never open up your battery in the hood of your car and ever seen a two-pole positive battery. You never open up your hood in the car and seen a two-pole negative battery. You always see a negative and a positive. And so that's the only way in this earth that we can have power is through those two essence in the earth. And so we know positivity is relevant to negativity. You can't have one without the other. And so we're thankful this morning that we're going to operate from the positive side of thought, the positive side of conscientiousness, the positive side of awareness and alertness in the earth. And so we're thankful this morning that y'all chimed in with me. Hotep, peace and blessings. I have nothing but peace and blessings for y'all. It's been an hour and 1 minute and 51 seconds. I'm gone, y'all. I got some business to take care of. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Y'all be blessed.